Guys, yung video ni Miss Mia Bulatao, kailangan makita mga tao, artistahin to, di ba? Yun, yan.
Good morning.
Okay.
Magandang umaga.
Okay, sunod naman, ang papakilala natin ay si Mr. Garrick Thompson, Senior Manager for Sales from FedEx. Can we see the video of Mr. Garrick Thompson? There, that's Mr. Garrick Thompson.
Gandang umaga po.
Oh, Garrick, saan lupalop ka naman galing?
Galing New Zealand po.
Kita niyo yan, ha? Nagulat kayo dyan. Alam mo, dito sa mga DTI seminars natin, marami tayong surprises, di ba? Kala nyo si Garrick Thompson, Pilipino. Actually, hindi siya Pilipino. Sinabi niya, galing siyang New Zealand. Di ba? Na mas marami pa hong sheep kesa sa tao. Yan po ang New Zealand. Di ba? Okay, pangatlo po, iimbitahin natin, magpakita naman si Jack Lim. Siya po ang head ng Grab Express Philippines. Ayan, ang ganda ng profile page ni Miss Jack Lim. Ayan. Hi Jack, hello.
Hello po, magandang umaga Joel.
Okay. Si Jack nag-moderate na ako. Jack sobra siyang polite na feeling ko na sama-sama akong tao pag si Jack ang kasama ko sa atin. Okay. Pangapat naman po, si Mr. Beng Pangan, Chief Commercial Officer ng Air 21. Hi, Beng. Kita naman natin po ang video ni Beng. Ayan. Hello, Mr. Beng.
Hi, good morning to everyone. Ang inyong po lingkod. Basta sagot ko, i-click nyo.
Ngayon ko lang nakilala si Mr. Beng Pangat, so hindi ko ba pwede lokohin yan kasi hindi pa kami close. Di ba?
Okay lang, loko-loko naman ako.
Si Miss Dana Majarocon, Lala Move Philippines. Siya po ang Managing Director. Orange na orange. Yan.
Hello po, magandang umaga.
Hi Dana.
Hello.
Actually, ko lang sabihin kay Dana na kung hindi dahil sa iyo, gutom na ako. Kasi paborito ng asawa ko na Lala Move yung laging ginagamit. Pero pinapasabi ko, dapat Grab Express na rin. Para, di ba kailangan fair? Pero as of now, loyal yung asawa ko sa Lala Move. No?
Maraming salamat.
Kahit mahal kayo, ha? Joke. Di ba? Kaya kailangan ko i-try rin si Grab Express. Okay, let's go. Each one will be talking about their companies. Okay, we'll give them and then after dyan magka-Q&A tayo. Yan po yung format natin. Pero mas maganda po kung makakarinig po na tayo ng mga tanong galing sa audience. Diba? So gusto po natin interactive to. Tsaka gusto kong paalala po, mag-end tayo ng 11:30. Diba? Hindi po to hanggang 12 kasi alam niyo ba po tayo mag-end ng 11:30 para pwede ko yung umorder. Tapos i-deliver sila ng ating mga platform providers, di ba? Yan po ang plano natin. So kaya 11:30 po tayo mag-end para pwede kayo umorder galing sa kung sino-sino mga restaurant at gamitin niyo po ang ating mga e-fulfillment providers. So, ladies first. Unahin po natin lahat ng mga magaganda at magagaling nating mga panelists. So, Ms. Mia Bulatao, can you tell us about QuadX, please?
Yes. Good morning. Again, QuadX is a logistics. It's a local logistics company. But I think it's easier for people to introduce rather our brands. No, we have, as you will see in my card, my background. We have 3 brands under QuadX. One of which is called Shipping Cart. Shipping Cart is a consolidation service. So basically, you buy online from the US or from Europe. You should be able to send it to your home here in the Philippines via Shipping Cart. We're open in 3 countries. We have offices in Singapore for our Asia hub. We have an office in North America for US and UK for our Europe hub. Locally, we're in the business of fulfillment, last mile fulfillment in particular, or ito yung delivery. So pag order kayo, let's say from Shopee, from Lazada, kami po a partner of those platforms, and we have our own service as well called GoGo Express. So we deliver naman po, pag nag-order kayo ng online, we deliver straight to your doorstep. That service is fulfilled by our local brand GoGo Express. Now, very, very soon, we will be launching PayLink. It is a payment solution service naman so that when you order online, or even for, what do you call this? Now this is we're getting entrepreneurs to go online, and a lot of these are just 3D services and you're not moving goods. And therefore, we wanted to enable these service providers with a payment facility for them to accept credit card, bank transfers, and that is PayLink. So those are our three products or three services out in the market, particularly focused on e-commerce, logistics, and payments.
Okay, thank you Mia. Marami po akong tanong sa iyo mamaya, pero sundan na po natin ang next one, si Miss Jack Lim, Grab Express.
Hi, Joel. Thank you for inviting us again. Thank you to DTI, SECMO, and everyone from Thames International po. Grab Express is part of the Grab platform, which is your, as we would like to call it, your everyday everything app, right? You can book your transportation services. Pag GCQ na po, wala pa po ngayon, MECQ pa, so wala pong Grab car. You can book your food delivery services. You can pay your bills online. You can buy gift cards and deliver services. You can deliver groceries, and you can also ask someone to buy stuff for you, right? Kasi under Grab Express, meron po kaming Grab Express pabili. In the past months, we have doubled down our focus on MSMEs. Kasi gusto po namin na maging mas masamahan po namin yung mga MSMEs dito sa e-commerce, digital transformation, social selling. Kaya po, I think in all my talks, I always mention Madiscarting Boss Club, which is the club, the rewards we wish to partner with the different MSMEs with DTI po dun sa reboot po natin para rin po matulungan ng mga MSMEs. So, ano po yan? Nagbibigay po kami ng rebates, ng rewards, ng visibility. Actually po, nung Mother's Day, ang ginawa po namin for a few days, naka-feature po sa app namin yung mga partner online sellers namin na pwede niyong bilhan ng cake, ng flowers, ng gift for your mom. So, imagine from their own website to actually getting visibility to every single person who opens the Grab app, right? That's the type of visibility we want to give to our partner SMEs. Aside from that, we give them promos, so yung mga flat fees po natin. And at the same time po, we want to partner with them and learn with them. Kaya rin po, aside sa webinar na to na pinaparticipate natin, yung Grab po is nagtatry din pong gumawa ng sarili namin para po sa mga tao na kailangan ng tulong namin para matransform yung negosyo nila.
Thanks, Jack. Thank you very much. Dana, Lala Move.
Hello, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. So, sa mga hindi po nakakaalam kung ano ang Lala Move is an on-demand delivery platform na nasa 12 countries and over 200 cities. Sa Pilipinas, nasa 2 city po tayo, nasa Manila at nasa Cebu. Ano nga ba ang Lala Move? Ang Lala Move ay nandito para suportahan ang ating mga SMEs, ang ating mga negosyante para maipadala nila ang kanilang produkto sa mga customer, at ang ating mga partner driver, dahil ang partner drivers din po ay negosyante, nagnenegosyo sila para kumita through deliveries. Meron din po tayong Lala Food na nagfo-focus sa food delivery para masuportahan ang inyong mga restaurant o kung ikaw naman ay consumer para siguradong hindi kayo magugutom katulad ng pamilya ni Joel na nakaasa rin po sa Lala Move para ma-deliver ang kanilang pagkain. So we're very excited to be here and to discuss e-fulfillment with you all today and look forward to all the questions for later. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. Okay. Beng. Mr. Beng Pangan from Air 21.
Yes, sir. Again, magandang umaga po sa lahat ng nasa webinar natin. Air 21 is both an old and a new company to be honest, Old because we have built our tradition for 40 years, in the industry on logistics and moving stuff around. Now, I say new because right now we are actually doing our own transformation. So kasama niyo po kami sa aming transformation into the e-commerce arena, Kaya po kaya po nakita niyo 1LGC, ang Lina Group of Companies. Actually po, within our group, meron din kaming e-commerce platform, meron tayong payment facility, of course, the logistics, but even warehousing, pick and pack, everything that you will ever need can be provided by one LGC. So mamaya po, I'm very excited to talk about, lalo yung mga nagsisimula pa lang, no? Syempre, madali pong magkaroon ng produkto, we put it online. What then? Pag may bumili na, anong susunod, di ba? Anong gagawin natin? So I'm very excited to be here. Thank you sa DTI and to Tailor for arranging this. And kwentuhan pa po tayo mamaya. Thank you.
Thank you, Beng. Finally, Mr. Garrick Thompson from FedEx.
Thanks, Joel. And like the others, I'm very excited to be here. Just some background on FedEx. I'm sure it's probably a brand that we've seen around, but we've been in existence since 1973, and our core business is moving goods internationally. So, we do that on the back of our flight network. So we operate over 670 aircraft throughout the world. And so, particularly in this current environment, a lot of the needs of the different countries to support the recovery efforts with COVID have been moving on our aircraft. So that's something that we're very proud of. So when it comes to e-commerce, obviously, given the nature of our business, our focus is on supporting businesses from a global perspective. And so, really looking to take some of the great things we have here in the Philippines from a natural resources, products, but also from talent, and looking how we can support you take that out to the world. So that's really our ambition here at FedEx in the Philippines. And so again, looking forward to this session, and I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. So thanks again.
Okay, Garrick, since we're already there, why don't we start with you to talk about a little bit about, you wanted to share some slides on FedEx. Why don't we start with you already while you're there?
Sure. So thank you for that. Let me just share my screen. So can we see?
Yes.
Okay, great. So yeah, look, what I really just thought would be quite helpful is help to give some perspective and maybe some things to consider for everyone that's out there today. Paano tayo maka-adjust sa ganitong panahon sa COVID-19? So thinking about logistics from a holistic perspective, and how it can support you as you shift across to e-commerce. And so, really, I want to pose some, I guess, food for thought, things for you to consider, and this might help with some of the questions that you may pose to us over this session today. So, a few things to think about, particularly as I mentioned, we're a global company. So when you're looking to take your products and your services to the world. And so, firstly thinking, your shipment has to get to where you want. And so looking at the importance of a global network with structures and support networks in the target markets that you're looking to focus on. Then also one thing that we've seen in the e-commerce journey is the ability to tailor to the needs of your customers. So different customers want different things from us. And so do they want your goods overnight, or are they more willing to wait and look for a cheaper alternative that may take a little longer? And, particularly in the current environment, the importance of your fulfillment network and processes, a lot of change is happening, particularly in global trade. So understanding those regulations and how your provider can help support you through the challenges. Another thing was mentioned earlier is customer experience. It really is everything, and that couldn't be more true when it comes to e-commerce. So customers have different demands. So, really thinking about tailoring solutions to your customers. Are they looking for a delivery on demand solution? Do they want different alternatives when it comes to receiving or delivering the shipment? And looking at automation and how you can reduce maybe the contact that customers have with you and your customer service, and focus that through automation tools. And then another challenge that often gets forgotten about when it comes to e-commerce is the managing of returns. So making sure that we have a structure and a process in place to support, when that occurs. Finally, an often maybe forgotten aspect of global trade is the regulatory environment. And so there is some cost structure involved when you're looking to take your products to the world. So things such as the duty and taxes, the different permits that might be involved. Here in the Philippines, we have the FDA, we have NTC and the different government or regulatory authorities. These bring cost into the situation, and so it's understanding how we will pass those costs on to our customers. Will we build it into the actual price of the product, or are we looking to pass it on at the final mile? And lastly, in a global perspective, as we have these trade agreements between countries, and so understanding how you might be able to leverage on an agreement that the Philippines has, say, with the US or with the EU to help reduce the cost of the duty that might be there. And so, really the intent of me sharing this is to fuel your mind and to get you thinking. I know all of us on this webinar today are really here to help support you and your businesses as you look to shift into the new normal. So Joelle, thank you for the time, and appreciate the ability to share that.